So following the incredible success of our innovative dual dryer, I am proud and delighted to introduce you to our new Dual Smart dryer. The Dual Smart dryer is available as a 3-meter module, or with a 1-meter extension drone, we can now produce a 4-meter unit, which gives 30% more production than the existing dual. The conveyor belt is 1.8 meters wide, means you can get 3 lines of shirts through each conveyor belt. The big advantage of this Dual Smart over the dual is that the top belt and the bottom belt have independent fans, independent burners, independent temperature control, independent speed control, so you are running 2 dryers, one on top of each other. You can set the bottom belt to 100 degrees centigrade at 2 minutes, and you can set the top belt to 180 degrees centigrade for 6 minutes. The control interface is ergonomically designed so that it's very accessible when you need to adjust your controls, and when you're in production you can move it up completely out the way to give you full access to the conveyor belts. Pulling it back down again, I can swivel it from side to side, I can tilt it and adjust it wherever it's most convenient. In addition to the usual control on the dual, we have some extra facilities on the Dual Smart. We have a temperature map option. So going into settings here, we can plug a thermocouple probe down underneath here and run it through the conveyor and connect it to the touchscreen for both the top and bottom, and illustrate and show a temperature map and keep it and record it for history. We also have a temperature history function. So in here we can go back up to a year and pull a date and a time to display what the top belt and the bottom belt temperature was and speed was. So if the customer has a returned faulty washout, you can look back when it was printed, identify on the dryer the time, the date, and check that the temperature on the dryer was set right and the belt speed was set correctly. We have new in-feed and out-feed extraction modules, complete new design that will suck away all of the fumes given off the garments as it comes through the in-feed and out the out-feed. It sucks it all back into the central duct and out the main extraction port. All our new dryers have ground rubber crowned rollers for perfect alignment of the conveyor belts. In addition to that, we have self-tensioning rollers to self-tension the conveyor belt. There's no need to adjustment. All of this prolongs the life of the conveyor belts. The in-feed and out-feed modules have been redesigned so that they are shorter, again reducing the footprint of the dryer. This makes the angles slightly steeper, and to combat the loading and the slippage of t-shirts and garments, we have a non-slip conveyor belt. So it's very easy to access and load shirts both to the top and the bottom belt. Even if it is light silk material, it will not slip. We have airflow ducted from both sides of the dryer to maximize the amount of air we can get into each chamber. On each side of the dryer we have twin filters, easily accessible and designed to get the most airflow through, and very quick and easy with a permanent filter that can be vacuumed and cleaned. The Dual Smart is also designed for pit stop maintenance and cleaning. We can access the inside of the jet panels and vacuum panels very quickly, pull the trays out and clean them and put them back, all within 30 to 60 minutes, as we will demonstrate now. vacuum trays can be completely pulled out, okay, from both sides and from each section to access the whole of the inside of the dryer, which makes cleaning and removing of lint and build-up very easy and very fast. So there is no longer the need for a 2-day maintenance to clean out the inside of the dryer. You can see all of this can be done within 30 to 60 minutes. All the panels are fastener free. Gives a very clean look to the outside of the dryer and means that they can be removed and replaced very quickly without any tools. All dryers now have an integrated exhaust trap. This is designed so the airflow can pump out up through this, but as it builds up, all the oil and residue builds up within the exhaust pipe and drips down. It's collected in this tray, easy to remove, easy to clean, and rapid to put back into place. We have a new design UV detection system. Instead of being front onto the flame where it collects a lot of muck and dirt, it now views it from the side at an angle. It makes it far more easily to access through an open gate, and you can see the flame working through the viewing glass windows, and it makes it far more stable for the UV detection. To demonstrate on the Dual Smart how effective the non-slip belts are, working in conjunction with really high airflow driven down onto the garment, showing how effective the vacuum suction is, we are putting a piece of A4 paper onto the belt to see it suck down, even though we've got mass airflow being jetted to the top of the paper. So as the paper enters the curing chamber, you see as soon as it hits the vacuum hold down section, the paper's sucked down onto the belt while the airflow is being driven onto the surface of it from the jets above it. Ultimately, the Dual Smart is a mass production unit in a very small footprint, the highest production textile dryer in the world.